21st of July, teams Thunder Predator and Quincy Crew met in the Grand Final of the OGA DOTAPIT Season 2 Americas. And the participation of the latter did not come as a surprise to anyone, then the Peruvians became the sensation of the competition. The best achievement of them, led by MJZ during the season in tournaments with teams from the top echelon, was third place in BTS Pro Series America. On the way to the Grand Finals, Thunder P defeated Midas Club, Beast Coast and Business Associates. After gaining a loss from Beast Coast in the opening match, Quincy Crew without much trouble defeated every opponent in the lower bracket. On the first map, Quincy chose a pick devoted to late game. They had Axe that could initiate the fight and support in the face of Mobile Morphling and Queen of Pain. Thunder Predator chose an illusionist carry, Phantom Lancer. Their team fight was built around Tombstone from Undying. Morphling became the first casualty on the map, dying in the top lane without Enchanter's assistance. Quincy Crew finished a laning stage on a better note. Quinn felt himself comfortable in the mid lane. With the level gain of War, it was impossible to expel him from the lane. X forced the opponent to go into jungle. Quincy Crew's offlaner and mid laner held a 2k net worth advantage over the respective enemy. The first encounter happened in center. Quincy Crew attacked Ember Spirit, however he left, but it was impossible to do the same for the rest of Thunder Predator squad, and they were forced to take the fight. The Peruvians lost 4 and MNZ entered the fray too late, but was able to lead it safely. Worth nothing is Yower's Tombstone, which helped to conduct the brawl.
Dead in the water.
On the 18th minute, Thunder Peak got the possibility to turn the game around. X jumped in despite the fact that the Morphling is on bot. Ember showed a great counter initiation that gave a chance to slay Enchanters, and Queen of Pain died on the Fontaine. Later, the Dire decided to fight being in a minority. They lost 2 but also took out the enemy duo in exchange. The brink of no return for Thunder Predator began after a scuffle in the own jungle. Quincy Crew spotted Low Style on the ward and used smoke. Lelis burst into him and the Radiant mid laner was gone, but returned to the game after spending buyback as Thunder P decided to take the fight. Undying's Tombstone has stood in the fight less than Morphling's one. The L was unable to kill anyone because of Dazel's grave. The team from Peru lost 4 in the fight. The final encounter takes place at Thunder's Predator base. Phantom Lancer in invisibility goes into the back of the style, and the squad under the leadership of MJZ attacks Queen. It is impossible to kill him since the mid laner has cheese and support in the form of MSS. Legion Commander and Undyne are killed instantly. The same fate befell on Phantom Lancer. Losing 3 cores without buybacks on 3 sides means the defeat of Thunder Predator squad on the first map. Quincy Crew opened the score in this best of 5. On the second map, Thunder Predator decided to end the game early, choosing Beastmaster and Troll who can quickly destroy structures. Quincy opted for the late game. They relied on a team battle represented by Queen of Pain, Dark Willow and Sven. Both teams stood level during the laning stage. Sven and Troll could hit creeps without problem. Also in the center, the mid laners felt themselves calm. Thunder Predator began implementing their strategy of rapid buildings destruction after killing Roshan. On the 21st minute, Quincy lost all the towers outside the base. The point of no return for Quincy Crew was the first brawl. The Dire, having used Smoke and Mirana's ultimate, went into the enemy territory. On the river, the SVG-led teams stumbled up on Thunder Predator, who were also smoked. The Dire attacked Low Style, but MJZ saved him. In an instant, Dark Willow and Mirana passed away. Sven got roared after the BKB outrode. As a result, the exchange was 5-1 in favor of the team from Peru.
Strike, 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 strike!
The absence of the opponent's heroes allowed Thunder P to destroy 2 sides. The final fray takes place near Roche Pit. Troll under double damage quickly takes ages. Blue Style roots enemies using Fist plus Chains onto 2. Mirana and Dark Willow are killed, while Queen of Pain and Legion Commander do not take part in the skirmish. Sven dies without buyback. The Quincy Crew understand the despair of the situation and accept defeat. Thunder Predator even the scoreline. Quincy crew on the third map picked Medusa forced the map into late game. The Americans relied on the fact that the Tiny would jump in and kill some hero before the fight, and in the case of a failure, Winter Wyvern could turn the tide of the battle. Thunder Predator also decided to tighten up the game. In the brawl, Thunder P accepted an initiation from Brewmaster Ricky, and Storm could join it in the second phase. Both teams stood all lines on equal terms. Medusa and Ricky received farm, and in the center, the players alone could not take out each other's life. The fray in the mid took place in favor of the Quincy crew. It all started with avalanche from Tiny onto Vengeful Spirit. Storm Spirit rushed into the rock fall, and Winter Wyvern extended control. Leo Style died, and M&Z tried to kill someone in return. But as the saying goes, safety in numbers, and the entire Quincy crew turned their attention to him, and the Peruvian died. As a result, 2 Thunder Predator heroes were gone, and Medusa was not distracted from gold again.
Bullseye.
The turning point happened in the jungle of Quincy crew. The squad led by MSS attacked Frank. The latter was saved using ultimate. Thunder Predator decided to take advantage on Primal Split and start the battle. It is worth noting that the Peruvian team was split at the start of the fight. Storm Spirit and Lion fell under avalanche. Ricky burst into Tiny, but Winter Wyvern saved him. M&Z, not having diffusal blade or magic damage, continued to attack Quinn. This became a mistake. SVG used Winter's Curse at the Leo Style, which killed him. Then, one by one, the remaining Thunder P players died, with the exception of Brewmaster. Quincy crew attacked Spirit Storm in the mid lane. The untimely use of Suns by the Dire allowed Leo Style to leave the scoff. Tanks in part to swap from Vengeful Spirit. It seems that Thunder Predator got away with a little blood, but ultimate from SVD did not let Matthew and Frank go. Storm Spirit was punished for being greedy, as he decided to farm creeps, despite the fact that his ally was dying 2 meters away. As a result, Storm received an arrow which was not meant to him and is gone.
I needed a break anyway.
Thunder Predator loses Lion at base. Quincy chases after Ricky, but Vengeful Spirit rescues him. This delays the death of the Peruvian carry for a while. After the death of M&Z and MJZ, Thunder Predator surrendered. Quincy crew take the lead once again.
10-minute window. The first 10 minutes, that was fun.
The trend of picking heroes for the late stage continued on the fourth map. Thunder Predator chose Lone Druid and Terrorblade. Quincy crew selected heroes with strong magic damage and Medusa for the late game. In a 5 vs 5 battle, the situation looked cooler for the team from North America. They had Epicenter and Global Silence, while their opponents only had Markiplier out of Global Ultimates. Terrorblade and Medusa hit a lot of creeps, but 2 of the 3 lanes were won by Quincy crew due to Word Spirit, who was selected in the first stage and outplayed Lone Druid in the lane. The first battle took place on the top lane. Thunder Predator decided to attack Void Spirit, but he managed to get away. The use of Global Silence allowed Sand King to cast Epicenter and subsequently make a triple kill.
It's good to be king.
Successful use of abilities by Sand King and Silencer allowed to kill 4 players on the Thunder Predator side.
And meanwhile, the twin-headed creepy.
The beginning of the end for the team from Peru came in the 20th minute. Quincy crew and Smoke moved into the enemy jungle and caught Terrorblade. The Peruvians tried to save someone beer, and it was a mistake. Quincy crew chased their opponents until the end and did not stop until they killed everyone.
And another?
Things got even worse for Thunder Predator. Quinn initiated into Leo Style and the latter was killed instantly. Frank and MJZ also died. The final battle takes place at Thunder Predator base. Terrorblade is attacked. He uses BKB and enters the battle. Legion Commander jumps into Medusa and surrender used in the enemy carry does not help to kill him. As a result, 5-0 trade up. Quincy crew with the OGA DOTAPIT America's Grand Final, with the final scoreline being 3-1 and received $10,000. Thunder Predator is contact with the second place and held the amount of money.